Hey there, my name is Sheila Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And I have no idea if this video is going to see the light of day. Why do I have no idea if it's going to see the light of day? Because this is the third time I've recorded it, and I stopped. I had to stop like with that 20 seconds, 30 seconds in the other two times. We're in the middle of doing a lot of remodeling my house, and my wife is. I'm in the basement. My wife is upstairs right now, and the workers who there is no health and safety whatsoever going on with them, but they're very good. The workers are not here today. They're working on another house. They're basically waiting for the sign to be delivered before they can move forward. So my wife is like going through different options of things that we need to look at, chairs, whatever, all different things. So I said, oh, do you need me for next like 10-20 minutes? Because I'm gonna like because somebody's supposed to be here about the countertop, whatever. You don't want to know this bullcrap, okay? But I said, do you need me next 10-20 minutes? So, is that guy coming over to show us samples of it? He said, no, okay, so fine. So I'm going to record a video. I'm recording a video right now. I started recording, get about 5 seconds in, my wife starts WhatsApping me questions. So I stop and I answer. And then I started, I said, okay, fine, it's all quiet. Let's try again. I tried again, and I got about 45 seconds in, and more vital questions came in. Do I like this chair, or do I like that chair? These are all important. So then now I've called my wife, and I said, is there anything, like, if you need me urgently, if it's important, I will stop doing what I'm doing, and I'll come, and I will pay attention to what you want me to pay attention to. But if it's not urgent, can you give me 10-15 minutes that I can record this? So hopefully, third time's a charm. In Israel, we got an expression, palm shlishi glida. Palm shlishi means third time is ice cream, which I think, third time's a charm is essentially what it means. So here, hopefully we'll get through the video this time. My name is Sheila Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. But don't forget to ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And then please, can I ask you to subscribe? That would be fan-dabby double dozy. Thank you very much. Anybody if you subscribe, you can enter my weekly competitions. The competition this week is for a great prize. It is the Godfather Collection. All the movies on DVD, plus incredible makings. If you don't know about the Godfather, I just put a video up about it yesterday. Actually, I started watching the Godfather. I didn't know it was on Netflix. I started watching it yesterday on Netflix. I just got totally sucked in. It's much better than I remember. The review I gave it yesterday wasn't quite good enough. Because now I'm like, oh yeah, I've got this, I've got that. Anyway, so all you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel, and then in the comments leave the hashtag you broke my heart, Fredo. You broke my heart, Fredo. It's all in the video notes. You can just copy and paste, put it in there. That without you do the trick. We're doing the prize draw on Sunday, which is July 6th, I'm going to guess. And good luck, and then we're going to give out a brand new prize. Fine. I'm about 3 minutes in. I haven't even started talking about the video yet. That's pretty bad. That's bad for a YouTube. Just so you know, don't you do this at home if you're starting a YouTube channel. We live in strange and contentious times. Strange and contentious times in just about every part of the world, in every facet of the universe. But I think strange and contentious, and none less than the world of Doctor Who. The world of Doctor Who, I think it's fair to say, is in turmoil. I think it's in turmoil before the pandemic started, and that sent it into overdrive. And it's seemingly the rumours have come out about what's going to happen in the immediate future for Doctor Who. And now the BBC have seemed to confirm these rumours, which seems to be a bit bonkers to me. But and also these rumours didn't really seem to be that earth-shattering. These rumours seem to be like, well, that seems like the absolute most likely thing that could possibly happen. So the rumours in question is the rumours in question were put on a video by Nerdronic last night, and it was, I don't think it was even published. I think it was just still unlisted, and it got a copyright claim against the entire thing. Copyright claim against the absolute entire thing, and it got taken down. So copyright claim was by the BBC, which makes me think that Nerdronic's finger was on the pulse. Now, these are rumours that have been reported by me, by the TARDIS. So, just to recap, the rumours are that season 13. Well, this was again the pre-pandemic plan. That season 13. I think this is the pre-season 12 plan as well. That season 13 would be the last of Whittaker and Chibnall. Yes, and again, I hope that be true. I really hope that's true. And that season may be broken into 2 seasons. May do like 2 seasons of 5 episodes, something like that, and they will call it season 13, season 14. Apparently, and again, all this is rumor. All this is rumor, and the only reason I think it's been confirmed is because the BBC didn't want that video up by Neutronics. I'm like, oh, well, that seems pretty indicative to me. So yeah, apparently it's commissioned through to 2015, something to do with the HBO Max deal. So yeah, I think they may be trying to fulfill that condition by having having those 10 episodes split over 2 years. But are those 10 episodes even going to happen now? Now we're post pandemic, and they were saying that they wouldn't be able. They didn't see how they could start filming in September with the social distancing rules. Yeah, Nerdronic quite correctly says it's the viewer distancing. I think they're more concerned about. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about what is actually going on inside the head or the heads of people making Doctor Who. Because I think it's fair to say the Timeless Children revelation was not well received. I think it was well received by a very tiny area of fandom that are very, very loud on Twitter. But I think most fans just went, well, this is bollocks, really. It just because for me it just seems so painfully obviously agenda driven. They wrote in the script she regenerates into a beautiful brown girl. I mean, really, I think that's just racist. I think that's racist. I don't think you should have, be looking at skin color, unless it's really relevant, unless it's relevant. But it wasn't relevant to the character in any way. We know it wasn't relevant to the character because she didn't say anything. She just kept regenerating into the United Colors of Benetton. Obviously, the gender of the person who found the timeless child was a woman. Because whoa. I'm not sure you could hear that. I just heard a plane fly overhead. I'm in my basement, and I think it might touch my roof. So yeah. Oh wow, there's another one. There you go. Don't know what's going on. So you got to be wondering what's going on in their heads, because they really thought it was gonna go down well. They thought season 12 was really gonna be beloved by the fans. The fans really complained that season 11 was very boring and didn't have any villains, and didn't really have that spark, that Doctor Who spark. So they said, yeah, no problem, we'll put that in. But they didn't really listen to the main complaint, that is Whittaker's performance is terrible, but it matches seamlessly with Chibnall's writing. I mean, I don't think there's ever been such a perfect pairing of star and showrunner as Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall. They're both absolutely objectively awful at their jobs. I mean, look, if you love this era, God bless you. So that's the other thing. People who love this era are getting really upset with people like me who say, I don't like this era much. I don't. And I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. If it was, and I was on board for it coming in, but it's just been garbage. I'm sorry. So they fixed all those problems from season 11, all the problems of not having any real villains or monsters. And I'm saying, hats off to them. They did their best. Spyfall wasn't doing their best, but it's still hampered with the absolutely atrocious performance by Whittaker, who has no idea of the through line of this character, in my opinion. I mean, it seems just very obvious from that HBO Max interview she did, was it last week? She just really, genuinely has no clue and no interest in having any clue. So, question is, how did the BBC take the imploding ratings, which is the only way of really describing them, and I think the fan backlash, which was really quite considerable? How did the BBC deal with that? Because they love this Doctor Who. They absolutely adore this Doctor Who. For them, it is stunning and brave. They love just this looking at people as their gender and their skin color. They really love it because here, they're racists. That's what a racist does. They are racist. So they really loved it. Piers Wenger said, editorially, Doctor Who has never been in better shape, and I believe he meant that 100%. Because editorially, it is absolutely furthering the diversity and inclusiveness policy of the BBC, which they think is so important. But again, they unfortunately they're idiots, so they don't understand. It's race. It's actually the exact opposite of what they want to do. But stupid racism is stupidity and racism have always really gone quite nicely hand in hand, and I think that's why the fans of this era have been a little bit bolshy of late, attacking anybody who dares say it. There's that going on, and there's also it's been a few months since it's aired, and I think people forget what things are if it's not right in front of their freaking face, and I just think they've forgotten how bad Doctor Who is with Whittaker and Chibnall. I really genuinely do, because it's only when you really go back and you watch it and go, oh my god, that's really terrible. You really need to see it how terrible it is. That's why I maintain in all my videos the absolute worst thing that can happen for Chris Chibnall and the production team is for them to make and air episodes of Doctor Who, because the rate of descent is not gonna stop. They haven't hit bottom. In fact, the rate of descent just increases the more it went on. The proof of that is the ratings, the objective ratings that got worse as the season went on, and they didn't their rate of decline didn't arrest in any way. In fact, they increased as the season went on. I'm kind of reminded of how Leela described Magnus Grill. They have a leather pouch with water in it, and you pour water in it, and there's a hole in it. And so you pour more water in it because it's pouring out from the hole. But the more water you pour into it, the bigger the hole gets, and then more, and so it just all falls apart. So that's what I think. So you have these two opposing factors. You have the BBC really loving that it's so stunning and it's so brave, but really needing it to be able to find an audience, and really needing it not to be able to very, very publicly and obviously repelling the audience. So you've got these two things going hand in hand, and I think they've worked out. Keep going in the direction they're going. They're going to very much publicly and humiliatingly reject the audience. So I think maybe if they break it down into 2 blocks of 5 episodes, maybe, because not showing it over that length of time, you won't get such a dip. I think that's their first hope. And then I think if they can go into something else by 2023, which will be the 60th anniversary, they will probably be happy. But I doubt very much that anything's going to change, because the BBC really loves this Doctor Who, and they really hate you. They despise you for not liking it. They are disgusting. Oh, you disgusting pleb. Oh, you don't like it not being stunning and brave. You must be That's really genuinely how they think. They don't think the problem's with them. They think the problem is with everybody else. Everybody else has a problem, not them. So the question is, how on earth is Chris Chibnall going to address this? And I got a pretty good theory from Paul Mumford, who I will call Dr. Mumford. He has a doctorate, and he got the doctorate just so he can be called Doctor. So Dr. Mumford, this is a fine idea for you. Dr. Mumford presented many bits of evidence suggesting that Chris Chibnall has to embrace a multiverse, but has to put this Doctor Who in an alternate universe, and it's his only real choice to save it from ever being retconned away. Not that I think it's going to be retconned away, but I think most likely what's going to happen is they're never going to say, oh, we messed up, oh, it was terrible. But I think it's just going to be forgotten and swept under the carpet. I think they're going to be kind of like the Teletubby Daleks, which, strangely enough, looks really good as an action figure or in a comic strip or on paper, just not very good when you see them in real life, which is a bit of a bummer, because I think they probably cost quite a bit to make, didn't they? But yeah, I think it's going to be much like that. They're just going to be quietly forgotten. The Doctor being half human on his mother's side, just like that, going to be quietly forgotten. But the only way they can really protect it is by making it an alternate universe scenario, and that's really the only thing that can possibly make sense. Now, I don't think it's a priority for this production team for anything to make sense. I do not think it's a priority at all. Again, they've had they're rushed to have a stunning and brave matriarch form Time Lord Society. They forgot to realize that she's actually murdering a child over and over again. Like really, that's a bit dodgy. In their charge to make the Doctor stunning and brave, and have great revelations. She's destroyed the human race, and Gallifrey. So we have the Doctor Ruth Doctor. The Doctor Ruth Doctor cannot be retconned away. Cannot be retconned away. If you've been watching the news for the last few weeks, you'll notice that she has a skin color that is somebody that can't be retconned away. That's very important. The BBC, again, this is not me. Please, I'm not a racist, but the BBC are. He has a skin color that cannot be retconned away. But what they can say is that she is from an alternate dimension, and it it was indicated in a lot of the in a lot of the dialogue that we saw, which made me have to go rewatch The Timeless Children. Oh God, it was painful. It really is bad. I recommend you all go back and watch it. It is so unbelievably bad. Oh my God. And I actually kind of like the Cyberlords. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. I like Cybermen. I love the Cybermen design. I thought the Lone Cybermen was actually a really good idea for a villain had they not just gone, but throw it away. But never mind. But that Cybermen design was really, really good. I love that Cyberman design. But it's so bad. It's so freaking bad. And nothing makes sense. And it doesn't matter. But yeah, so the only real option of keeping everything intact, inviolate, is by making all of this have happened in a pocket universe, and we have seen that a really strong drive for that through this lockdown era, through the tech stories and lockdown era, hammering away the message there are different realities. First we had Russell T Davis's view of the Time Warp, which I thought was quite a bit better than anything else we've seen. But at real genuine odds with what else that we've seen so far. Paul Cornell, very publicly saying, "Oh, there's no continuity," and this real push saying there's no canon, there's no continuity. The only way any of that can really make sense, not that I think it matters at all. The only way they can make that make sense if you do a multiverse of Doctor Who. Again, which has been a recurring theme in all these tech stories and lockdown stories. Which, if that is the case, now I finally get to the title of this video. If that's the case, even Chris Chibnall, and maybe especially Chris Chibnall is it may be the biggest, the most prominent, the loudest hashtag not my doctor person of all time. And by the way, I don't get on top of me for hashtags. Look, I'm an old guy. I'm a boomer. I don't really understand hashtags, and I understand there are some people who are a little bit crappy using that hashtag. From what I've heard, I haven't seen. I don't know, but I think everybody is a little bit crappy on Twitter, and Twitter is a terrible, terrible place. So it doesn't really make a difference. But I do think, when the irony of irony, the biggest not my doctor person is indeed Chris Chibnall. That made me chuckle. So there you go. That's my little thoughts on the day. BBC have, I think, confirmed the rumours. And it's a great theory by Dr. Mumford. My name is Sheila Beck, and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.